Hi, welcome. Okay, let's see if the lighting's any better. This week I'm trying different angles. Another exciting week, guys. We are at that point I talked about last week with Neptune and Aries. It's kind of at a world point, at the 0 point of Aries. Aries is new beginnings, first sign of the zodiac. Aries is focused a lot about the self. So I really think this is a time for you to start becoming more you, who you really are authentically, and what maybe your path on this go around is really about. Let's see if we can make this make sense with just out too many just words. Have you felt like there's something in your life that's just not working anymore? Like, I've always done this, or I've always eaten this way, or I've always been in this relationship, or I've always sucked up about this at work. Just take your choice. What pattern do you feel done with? Because this is the time, this point right now. Many changes are coming globally, but I want to talk about personally today with this Aries energy. So I pulled a few cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle, one of my favorite decks. And you've definitely, the first two are about letting things go, sending things out to sea that no longer serve you, that aren't for you. So this is about the game. Can you see this one? That light's a little funky when I hold them up, but it's like a game of chess, is what's shown on the card. It's a 6. So this is your personal stuff. It's a 6 and a 7. So you're going in the right direction. What is it though? What's your next move? Okay, this doesn't have to be, I'm doing a whole new career, or I'm getting a divorce. It can be though. You do you. This is about, let's see if we can get a little more information. It's telling me you've got a leg up, so you have some advantages. What I'm getting around that is you already know because you're doing the work. So you already kind of know about these changes coming. And I got the deep knowing card, which is a 7. See the owl, the wise old owl. To me, 7's a high spiritual number. So you're on a spiritual journey. We all are. I mean, we always have been. But this is something kind of extra now. Where with this conjunction, Saturn is about discipline, not my favorite word, structure, stability. And I see it showing up in my life already. I am a free spirit. That's why I always used Blythe spirit. I'm a free spirit. I'm a Sag rising. Whoop, whoop. Like, I like to go, and I'm impulsive, and I'm not sure what I want to do tomorrow. That's why it's so hard for me to commit to certain things. That's also part of being intuitive. If you find yourself having a hard time committing to something, even though it's something you really want to do, as intuitives flow, because, we flow with the energy. But I'm having to learn. The universe has presented me with opportunities to learn how to work in the structure with my nature, with my free-flowing nature. Some very specific things that I have figured out fit for me that helps me get more stability and security while still being able to be who I am. And I'm not trying to, like around work, I'm not trying to mold myself. I'm not the girl. If I had to go sit in an office all day, nothing wrong with that. I'm not able to do it. And people can make good money doing certain jobs like that. I would lose my mind. I'm the girl that would just leave in the middle of the day and have to go sit in my car. It's just not for me. I can't do that. So I figured out how to balance that. Or I'm in the process. How about that? Aren't we always in the process? But this is what I'm talking about. So where is it for you? I'd love to hear. I'd love you to give me some ideas below, like where you're at. Are you feeling this energy? We've got the eclipse coming up, so here's some more major changes. What is that song? Changing, like it's the one consistent in life, right? Change. So anyway, this is what's going on, kind of like change on steroids. See, right as I say that, did you see what just happened? My throat chakra went like that. It's making me cough. I'm a physical medium. So energy shows up in my body. So they're like, when this happens, they're like, talk more about that. So talk with yourself about this in your life. This just means I'm on to something here. I never tried to become a physical medium. I am. It's how energy works in my body. So, okay, they're saying this is for some people watching right now aren't good with their throat chakra, opening up that throat chakra. If you're not speaking your truth, first you got to speak it to yourself, your soul's truth, and not be ashamed, not try to change it or rearrange it. But think when you open your throat chakra, it doesn't mean you just go show up blaring, this is who I am and screw you, you know? It's not that. This is about much more gentle but firm. This is who I am. I'm so different. I was raised in a high demand religion that didn't work for me. My family just, you know, they didn't know what to do with me. And I left that religion. I took a lot of heat for it. That's back in my 20s. That's been a minute ago. But it's about that. And not me blaring in their face about why it's wrong, but me just standing for myself and them not having to understand. Hopefully that example makes sense for you. Where is that in your life? I'll do a check-in midweek. I also have posted some shorts to lead you to one of my longer videos about intuition to more understand. And I have a client asking me to talk a little bit more about that. Maybe I'll do that midweek. And another client that says she liked when I went out and did the walks and talked. So guess what? Here where I am, it's sunshiny today. The weather's warming up. So tickled and thrilled about that. So grateful. So I'll be outside a bunch more. Sending you guys lots of love. We can do this. Go have a wonderful week. Mwah.